Hey everybody, welcome back to Craps University. Today we're going to break down a classic showdown in craps, and that's odds. We're going to look at 3, 4, 5 odds versus 10 odds, 10x odds. You've heard the term. The casino I play at has 10x. I prefer, believe it or not, 3, 4, 5, and the reason why I prefer it, it's just easy to calculate the payouts extremely fast. 10x, the payouts are all different, but it does give the player a little bit better edge. And we'll break everything down so you can see and choose what casinos you want to play at if they do have 10x odds. So it's pretty straightforward. On every pass line bet or every come bet or don't pass or don't come, you're able to place odds after a number or a point has been decided. I know that a come bet, once it's moved up here, that is a point for that number. You can place odds on it. 10x is super nice, but there's some downfalls with 10x that we'll talk through. So how does 3, 4, 5 times odds work? So that's pretty easy. So let's say, and we'll do a demo here. We get that stick out of the way, and you've got 25 on the pass. That means that you can do 5 times, 4 times, and 3 times odds. And that's 3. Let's get some more chips in here. Again, 3. So 4, 5. These are odds. They'd go behind the pass line, but I'm just going to put them up here as a representation. Pretty easy to calculate when we know that the odds sit behind. The winning on this is always going to be $150, no matter what number you hit. So you're going to get 6 for every 5 odds. So you've got 5 times odds basically. So you're going to get 6. That would be, this is 125. So that extra chip would then take you to 150. Same, that's for 6 and 8. 5 and 9, you get paid 3 for every 2. Here you have 4. Pretty simple. You would then get 150 on that same bet. And then 4 and 10, you've got 3. You would still get paid 150 because you get 2 for every 1. And technically this is 6. So you get paid out 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, and 6. So pretty easy, standard, and I think they really do it for the ease of payout on busy tables. If everybody's playing max odds, it's a no-brainer. The base bet is kind of setting everybody up. So why this system exists? It evens out the maximum payout around 175 total. And when they say 175, this is 150. $150. So where does the other 25? Well, it comes from the contract bet. So your total payout is 150. pretty easy, pretty straightforward. And it's pretty much that way for all of these bets. And I really think it keeps the math very simple for all the dealers. So now let's look at 10 times odds. No matter what the point is, any of the box numbers, you can bet up to 10 times odds. And what does that look like? Well, we've got 25 there. We got one chip. So we know that we're going to be able to put 10 chips behind it, which is $250. The payouts are all different. So the payout on that would be $300. 10 times would be $300. So it's very similar, but not everybody plays 10x. And that's one of the downfalls of 10x odds is it's a lot of money to have at stake. But it does bring your house edge way down. So let's break down a few angles of this comparison. The house edge. So 3, 4, 5 odds, if you play max odds, takes the house edge down to 0.374. That's not bad, right? 5 times odds. And the same thing, if you're out at a 10x table and you only put 5 times odds, your house edge is only... But if you put 10x odds down, that drops the house edge to 0.184, almost in half, by taking the full 10x odds. So that's where a 10x table... You've got to risk more to win more, of course. And you get about $150 extra in payout for that same bet. So if you got the bankroll to support that, fantastic. So 10x comes at that cost. You're risking more, and the shooter sevens out after one roll. That's $250 in odds gone fast. And that's the worst feeling. So 10x odds, well, 3, 4, 5 times odds. That's why I use it here. It's more conservative. 10x means you're risking more. It's bolder, it's bankroll heavy, and that's not necessarily what we're doing here at Craps University. We're trying to teach some basics. We're trying to teach bankroll management, hybrid systems. When I play on a 10x table, do I ever play 10x? Sometimes. It just depends on the situation. If there's a hot shooter out there that is consistently hitting points quickly, of course I put 10x odds. But I don't put it out on the first roll. I wait and see. That's another thing at Craps University that we're trying to teach everybody is you've got to be able to read the table, read the shooter to see what is really happening. So the verdict here is, if you're playing smart but conservative, 3, 4, 5 times odds is plenty, and it keeps the edge low. If you're playing to maximize the edge reduction, and you can handle the bankroll swings of losing a 10x odds, then 10x is better. So the verdict here is 10x table is the better choice, but it reduces the house edge and doubles the potential payout, but there's a lot of risk involved, and there is bankroll management that is needed. You can't just start throwing stuff around. So the answer, if you're playing with a moderate bankroll, keep it simple. Try to stay with 3, 4, 5 times odds as your go-to. If you have the bankroll to support it, go for the 10x. That's where you will start getting that mathematical edge. You might lose a few, but you'll win some also that will help win some of that money back. Either way, never skip an odds bet entirely. There's a lot of power in the odds, and now you know how to use it. So thanks for watching Craps University today. Stay smart, stay sharp, and never bet scared. We'll see you on the field. Thanks for watching.